Man, hit that like and hit that sub. It's Polo Sports Talk and ENT coming at y'all again with another one, man. Stay on the grind. Uh, and don't stop over here. Keep on going. Uh, I wanted to talk to y'all about something that I saw concerning Damian Lillard, and I give y'all a minute just to go ahead and get in. And if ain't nobody gonna get in here, then I'll go ahead and touch on it myself. Uh, hope everybody feeling good today, man. Hope everybody day going good. Just a little bit uh, over halfway done with the day and everything. I'm definitely feeling good. Let's see. Okay, y'all. So we all know what's been going on. Everybody knows what's been going on with man these stupid fans. Man, have been doing silly little stuff. Man, dangerous stuff. Uh, they could get put risk to players and put them in harm's way. And Damian Lillard had sent out a tweet, and it said this. And I quote, and this is coming from Bleacher Report. Shout out to Bleacher Report. I will put that link, to the article in that description, so you can check it out for yourself if you hadn't seen it yet. But it says it's something that you really can't control. This is coming from Damon. You can put more security in the stands, monitor as many people as possible, but somebody throwing a bottle from their seat, you you can control. That's who that person is. That's what that's what they decide to do in that moment. And you can read the rest. I won't say, I won't go into any further detail, but you know, I mean, he's exactly right. He's exactly right. Uh, you have to understand. What's up with you, TJ? I see you in the building. We chopping it up about uh, Damian Lillard, and if you haven't subbed to Blackface Sports, definitely go sub to his page. Uh, you see, yesterday was way, way, way out of line when that dude during the Sixers game just decided to come out and slide out there like he daggone Jim Carrey from Cable Guy onto the basketball court, just being stupid. How they let him on the court, I don't know. I don't know how they did not keep a hold of him, but security got to be tighter. Because what if one of them guys decided to do something, crazy? Now, there is security, at the door when you enter the arenas and everything, metal detector things of that nature. What's up, Big Who? I see you in here, man. And y'all can hop in too if y'all want to, and definitely, give your take on things, because I want to hear everybody and what they think. Uh, you know, it's been a lot of that stuff that's been going on, and the way I feel about it, man, there should be harsher punishment. A felony, that's, of course, that's the worst punishment, that you could get. But I'm also like this. I don't think that they should attend any type of games. I've said it before. They shouldn't attend any type of sporting events at all, because who's to say that that person could have did something even worse. What if that bottle would have landed on Kyrie and messed up his eye or something? You know, what if it was coming so fast it would have broke his nose or something like that? We have to look at stuff like that. What if that fan had decided to dive on the floor like that, and one of them players would have been running or something like that, and he definitely could have, broke his leg or something like that. I mean, what if that would have took place? But you know, what's up, Big? Who I see you in here. What we got to say is that we have to think to ourselves. This isn't anything new, but lately it's just been getting out of hand and is happening uh, simultaneously, one after another. You know, the NBA definitely does need to tighten up on that. Adam Silver and stuff. These fans out here are crazy. They're lunatic, or some of them are lunatics, and they don't see Kyrie Irving or Russell Westbrook or uh, Ron Artest back in the day. They don't see them as human beings. What's up, Annie K? I see you in here, sweetie. They don't see them as human beings. They look, like I said, they look at them. They look at them as robots. They look at them as just you know mutants or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't even look at them as 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 human beings for real. They act like these guys were created by, like, in a lab or something like that. That can't be destroyed or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they look at some of these guys. They really do, Big Who. So I definitely got to get your take, man. How you feel about this, man? Hope you're feeling good this today, man.
Salute to everybody out there. Yeah, man, they gotta put something in place to protect the players too. They human beings just like we are. Just because they make all that money and play the game of sports that they love, that don't mean they don't got problems like we do. We all humans. And that shit getting out of control. People spitting on people, throwing bottles and doing all kind of stuff right after a pandemic. That shit crazy. Motherfuckers might still have COVID anything. Like I think you were saying that day, motherfucker might get spit on and die or something. So yeah, they definitely gotta put something in place to protect the players too.
I mean, that's facts, Big Who. I mean, have you ever seen some fans do some stupid stuff? Because I had a friend of mine tell me that well, and this was in Louisiana. He was telling me that the games would get so intense that after a football game, they would be throwing like bricks and throwing stuff like that at the bus and stuff like that.
Yeah, that shit ain't even cool. Was that back in like high school or college?
Yeah, that was like in high school.
Yeah, the
You know,
rivalries and shit. Yeah, that should be happening too. That shit crazy. They gotta put stuff in place to protect people, man.
hell
I,
yeah.
di- I didn't I didn't get to see it, but I saw like a picture of the dude at the Sixers game on the floor or something. They tackled him or something.
It happened right when I was talking last night. Big Who. Now that one I did see. The water bottle and the popcorn I didn't see firsthand. I saw it, like, just a little bit after the Russell Westbrook situation. Young had to enlighten me on that because I didn't even flip to the game because it was easy work for us. But that's when he let me know that. At first I thought it was a drink, but he had to let me know that it was actual popcorn. But that Kyrie Irving one, you see, Big Who. What if that? You see, the thing about that is, what if that bottle? would have landed in Kyrie Irving's eye? What if that would have broke his nose? What if it would have landed? I'm not saying it would have happened, but what if he would have been looking up and it hit him in his throat? You feel what I'm saying? But they don't look at that like that. What you think about that, man?
Yeah, that could have fucked up his whole career. Then it would have been. Then what was he gonna do? Who was he gonna sue or what he was gonna do something to? That shit could have been very, very deadly. I
Hell
don't
yeah.
know. I seen the little clip when the bottle went right past his face. I was like, damn, that shit damn near hit him. And everybody stopped and turned back around. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, that shit is unnecessary and uncalled for.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
don't I don't care. I don't care how much like I may not like a player or how much I might have against somebody, but I'm not gonna sit there and throw something at them or try to mess up because the thing about it too, with Kyrie Irving, he had issues with his eye before, if I'm not mistaken. He had a scratched cornea. A lot of people don't know that he had to wear eye protector for a while. You remember that, Big Who?
Was it, that's when he had to wear those glasses?
Yeah, he had a scratched cornea.
Oh, okay, that's what it's called.
Yeah, in your eye, you got the cornea. The you you have the you know the concave portion of your eye, like that middle portion right there. He had that scratched.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and see if you have that scratch, then and that was from a play and everything. I mean, it happens, man. In sports, a lot of times, man, there's scratch corneas, there's detached retinas,
Yeah,
um,
that's just crazy.
especially like in boxing.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
it's like
right. Yeah, man, that shit is uncalled for and unnecessary.
hell yeah.
Just because he got black blood with Boston,
Say yeah, 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 yeah,
that's what
yeah,
it was
yeah.
over, right? The Danny Ainge thing and shit, right?
I'm just like I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it, man. And I'm at the point now, be who I, I feel like this. I feel like this. You better off not having any fans in there now. Like I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, we don't let the fans back in and everything. Now y'all wanna act crazy now.
yeah. Go back to motherfucking COVID protocol. No fans.
Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I got kind of used to watching the games with no fans in it.
Hell yeah, they just had a little encore shit going. They
But
on the speaker and you know what I'm saying?
right, but hey, Big Who, at first, I said to myself, I said, man, I want some fans to be in there because okay, hey, to give, get a player some motivation, to cheer the players on, show them their support and everything like that. But now I know every fan isn't like that, but now I'm starting to second guess all that.
Yeah. Man, I don't know what to do about that.
I'm I'm starting to second guess all that.
Hey,
Uh,
that happened twice at the Sixers game between the Sixers and Wizards, and then once at the Boston game.
what what you talking about?
Well, the popcorn incident
The
and the
pop?
other.
No, man, not that I know. I just know of one. I know one incident. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the first time that like food and stuff like that has been thrown before like that and stuff. That that used to happen all the time back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they used to do that a lot, back in the days, especially if a team like, if you going to Detroit and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and they didn't like you or something like that. That's what happened, at Malice at the Palace,
Yeah. Stuff Ron
and
Artest and Jackson.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing a lot of people attach Ron Artest and Captain Jack with is is Malice in the Palace. They don't think about nothing else.
Yeah.
They don't think about nothing else. Yeah, and then when you think of Ben Wallace and you think of Jermaine O'Neal and all that, that's what you think about. Even though they was some of them was trying to break it up and everything, and I know you know about the Raiders.
Oh yeah, man. The Raiders and the fucking Raiders and them San Francisco Giant fans. Man. Those
Yeah,
fans be going ham.
the Raiders games. I know they used to get crazy. I know I know they used to get crazy. Shoot, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. Uh, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I really like, am of the notion that if they're gonna sit up there and they're gonna try to, you know, have all this stuff taking place and everything, man, just go ahead and man, that's gonna be like two, maybe three assholes out of the bunch. When stuff is gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? When there's a big old crowd or something like that, you know, everybody gonna spoil everything for every person. And me, man, I'm not trying to put nobody's life at risk. I'm not trying to. I don't want nobody getting hurt. None of that stuff, man.
Real
You
talk,
playing with people's lives here, and
real
the
talk,
and the racial slurs,
real
and the
talk.
racial slurs, and the
Real talk.
racial slurs, man.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 minute. Salute. What you got on this, Lamont?
Oh,
Man, salute. Hey, I honestly don't believe that the league, I don't think they want to do anything serious to these fans
Right.
because the fans ultimately is the one, whether you like them or not, they put the money in the league. They make the league what it is. So, and then I feel like if they believe that they're gonna go around filing felonies and having these teams and players really fight. I mean, obviously these fans is getting out of control with some of this stuff. Um, but if they start coming at them too aggressively, you could start losing major fan bases. And you know how it can get with these hate groups against, and they always trying to control the narrative around the league. And I don't think they want that to be one of the talking points that's going around social media. So it's always going to come down to that dollar. And it's, regardless of how crazy fans get, they still paying $200-300 a ticket to get to them games, and they gonna let them in there. So I think it just comes down to money. It's sad. I mean, it's sad, but that's just, it's always, like you said, you made a good point. It's always been a part of sports. Like what we seeing now, is minute compared to what used to happen back in the 80s. You talk about one popcorn. Sometimes you walk through walking off the court in the 80s, and everybody dumping popcorn and soda and beer on you. Like, so
Yeah, it was ridiculous in the '80s, man.
oh yeah. But the
It was
players,
way ridiculous in the '80s. Like I was telling Big Who, I told when teams really hated each other and players really hated each other, and we could even take that back into the '60s,
hmm
race segregation and stuff like that was going on, like at the Celtics game, every type of game, there still was segregation going on. There was still people spitting on these players. There was still
yep.
people, every type of racial slur that you could think of. You've seen that evident. I don't know if y'all seen Glory Road, that movie
hmm
Glory Road. Man, when Neville Shed, man, Glory Road is a true story. Neville Shed, it was two Caucasian guys, and they shoved his face, in the toilet, just because he was the only African American in the restroom. So it was stuff like that going on. You know what I'm saying? And I know that, I understand what you're saying in terms of the money,
hmm
aspect and everything like that. But at the end of the day, it's not worth these players a lot, because you say what you want, Big Who and Lamont, or even Lamont, man. Hey, a lot of these guys, man, they're lunatics, man. And who's to say that these guys don't have their military experience, or have, some sort of secret way of getting in weapons, or something like that, and do something even more harm. And that's what I
hmm
look at.
and again, this is a slight pushback because you are right.
Salute T Price. I
I,
see
I,
you in here,
I,
man. Go ahead and
I've
hop in, man. Hop in if you want, bro.
I've seen a lot of crazy fans from the college to the pros. The craziest fans are the ones that usually spend the most money. The ones that's really yelling and acting an ass. They the ones that's buying the most beer at the venues. They the ones that's buying the most merchandise when they leave,
Yeah, I
coming and
know.
going. They the ones tailgating and doing all this. Like the craziest ones is usually the ones putting out them buying them season tickets. So it's a double-edged sword when you look at it from the NBA side. Like how do we treat these fans? I mean, do we just ban them and then try to make the story go away, or do we really go out and start
Look, hey,
prosecuting
Lamont,
these guys?
Lamont, I'm gonna keep it a stack with your ass. Look,
Hmm
I don't think that man, when that shit happened to Russell Westbrook, but then the tipping point was Kyrie Irving. I said this: ban them from every type of event that you could think of
hmm
for the rest of their life. Because think about it, you played the sport, I played the sport.
Yeah.
I was just telling Big Who just a few minutes ago that, there was a time when one of my friends, he played in Louisiana, and they had rivalries going on to the point where they would be shaking the bus, throwing bricks at the bus, and they had to hurry up and get the hell up out of there. And that was in like the late '90s,
hmm
early 2000s and stuff like that. People get, like you said, get in their feelings, and the emotions, because they can't take a L. They don't want to
Yeah.
lose, things of that nature. So, hey, what's up, Luda Ryder? What's up with it, man? But I'm just like this, man. Ban them all. Get rid of them, because see,
hmm
that's what I was telling you too, and I'll let you go ahead and go.
Yeah.
See, I look at Kyrie Irving, and what if he would have, you know, that bottle would have hit his eye. Well, you
Yeah.
don't realize that he had a scratched cornea. Remember that?
Yeah.
He had a scratched cornea in his eye, so he already had to wear eye gear and eye protective gear before. That bottle would have hit him in the eye, left or right or whatever, which one it was.
hmm
Guess what? You just messed up that guy's career,
Yep.
and that's the sort of thing that I look at.
Yeah. I'm just like I said. I as a player, somebody who's been in them situations, yeah, that side of me is saying get them up out of here. They don't need to be back. Ban them, prosecute them, do whatever you got to do. But then when I have to look at the business side of it, I understand the struggle that the NBA has in really trying to find a middle ground on how to handle these situations. Because ultimately, these are the fans. This is the sad reality. These are the fans that we're dealing with. You got to take the good fans with the bad fans, and I think they just got to find a good common ground for it. If you got to beef up security, if you got to maybe put up some type of, if you maybe want to have more secure exits for the players where they're not, when they're exiting, maybe they're not around so many fans or the fans can't even be tempted to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe think of that, because at the end of the day, for any business, turning away and banning and kicking out your customers is never a good business model, regardless especially if they're spending money with you. And so I'm just trying to look at it from both sides. And I'm just saying it's not an easy decision for the NBA. It's not as easy as we want it to be. I think they got to figure something out so they just don't continue happening. Because you're right, if something like that does happen and a player gets injured, it's the NBA is going to be it's going to be ugly for the NBA. They're going to get a lot of pushback.
Right. Go ahead, Lou. What you got on this, man? What you got on this? Because I'm gonna piggyback off of what you just said. But go ahead, Lou. Salute to you, brother. And y'all subscribe to both of these guys' pages. Subscribe to FYF Sports, and of course, subscribe to Lou's page. Go ahead, Lou.
I just want to say a quick thing real quick because I'm getting ready for my last show at 6:00 tonight. I just want to say these fans are out in control. And Polo, I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, if they keep on acting the way they acting right now, they're gonna do like they do at hockey games and put plexiglass around the court where fans cannot high five players or even get autographs from players because if the NBA start doing this and you see one of these players' families or even the own players jump in the stands right there and try to fight these fans gonna try to sue not only the family but the player and the NBA.
That's fact.
Like,
That's true.
Like they don't want another mouse in the palace because like I've been hearing, like the reason they changed the rules in the game because the mouse of the palace. Well, what did they say about the fans? Is y'all looking to try to get your 15 minutes of fame? Are you trying to looking to get in a fight with a player so you can sue them? Because I know times are hard, but you don't get a result to this. And it's unbelievable that we live in the society we do right now. Like I'm more mad at Kevin Garnett and Big Baby acting the way they act right now.
I know.
I'm like, man. Hold up, guys. Why don't you go ahead and do your history and talk to Bill Russell about the history of Boston before you start acting like the way y'all acting right now? Y'all didn't do that. Y'all did it on pure instinct.
Well, Lou, remember everybody supported when the TO went and stood on that star in Dallas and them players fucked them up for it. They supported that move when they went and knocked them off that star in Dallas. Like it's not just the Boston Celtic logo. Like in sports, when you on the team and like you out there battling, we know how it get. Like it low key, it starts to become like your family, like your gang almost. And when you go disrespect it, you got to expect some type of backlash from people who support. Remember the craziness of fandom. Kevin Garnett is going to be, they got him his first title. He's going to have a love for that city that is hard for people to understand.
I understand that right there, Lamont.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
Because it's happened with other teams. You disrespect the logo and you almost start a fight, or you're going to have a lot of players pushing back on you. It's happened before.
Yeah, I've been because I remember when Miami came to play Louisville in football, and Miami started jumping on the logo, and Louisville put that beat down on there.
Yeah, teams take it serious.
The middle finger.
Teams take that serious. Like when you do that, you almost in trying to incite a fight because we've seen it happen in other sports. You cannot just go desecrate the logo of these other teams. It sounds stupid. It sounds petty. It's just a logo. The city might be racist, but that's just how it is in sports. It's been like it.
Well, I'm of the notion of this right here too. You know, like okay, I'm all for, believe it or not, I'm all for what what To crazy ass did. But
I loved it though. I
and I'm all
loved it.
for what Kyrie Irving did. But I'm talking about when okay, Russell Westbrook he didn't step on nobody's logo. The man was already hurt. And he's walking out the building, and you want to do some more damage. That's just like what I said. This Lou and Lamont, when
Hmm.
like Nipsey Hussle, he already passed away, right? But you want to go
Yup.
ahead and you want to still go ahead and spray paint graffiti on his mural already, when the man is dead. That's the same damn thing. The man is already hurt. You know what I'm saying? You already don't like have a disdain for him because of the past issues with MB. I mean, dang man, have some sort. But some fans they want to take it to that next level. They don't care if you hurt. They don't care if your family member hurt. They don't care about
I,
none of
can,
that
I
stuff.
Polo, I can't lie. Maybe back in the day, I was like those immature fans like that, but I had to grow up a little and think about it. Just a game, man. It ain't that serious. So if my team get their ass whooped and lose, I ain't gonna go out on court and try to fight everybody just because my team got their ass whooped.
Look,
I'm not.
hey Lou, when we was playing Louisville at halftime, we was up. We hit a 3-pointer at the half and to go up. And now Louisville fans was throwing bottles and everything. Y'all crazy out there in Louisville.
Yeah.
What game was that?
when Louisville came to Purdue and played. When PJ Thompson hit a 3 at halftime, put us up. And the few Louisville fans, they were mad as
I
hell.
remember watching that game. I remember watching that game on TV, but I didn't see that part.
Yeah, I remember that clear as day.
But yeah, man. I mean, it's getting and they definitely Lamar has said. He said it's not that easy because we are talking about marketing. We are talking about concessions. Some of these people didn't have any type of jobs when the pandemic was going on and stuff because they didn't allow anybody into the arenas like that. So to serve food and so some of these people they're happy to be in the arena working and doing what they need to do and stuff like that. So we got to take that into consideration too.
Yeah,
You know.
it's a lot that goes into that decision, and I just hate to see the few because this doesn't happen a lot. I hate to see the few mess it up for the masses. So people throwing stuff and going at players, that's rare. It doesn't happen a lot, but because of TV and ESPN and how we can focus in on isolated incidents, we can make it seem like it's happening every single game multiple times when it rarely happens, really, if you're being honest.
Yeah, man. I mean,
All right, Polo. I got to go, man. I was just gonna come in and chime in a little. And it's okay if I put my link to my channel in the chat.
man, go ahead and do it. I'm gonna shout it out. I'm gonna shout both of y'all channels out, and then what I'm gonna go ahead and do because I'm getting ready to go handle some business, and then I'm gonna be
Okay.
back on another live to gear up for these other games that's coming on tonight.
Lou,
Y'all go
let's
ahead
do
and
it
y'all
early.
subscribe to these guys' channels. I'm pretty sure y'all know about it. Go ahead and do it. You heard it here. Any final points before I go ahead and shut it down?
No, great. I love the conversation, man. Thanks for having me on, man.
Nah, no problem, man. Hey, y'all be easy out there. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all subscribe to these guys' channels, man. Until then, man, I'll see y'all later.
Yes, sir.